2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the West All-Stars taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Harden out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Davis in at the center.
Yeah, and even with that hand in his face, Kevin, West leans back a little bit. Just creating enough space to get the shot off.
Now here's Harden. It's blocked by Shaq. One-on-one here. Bryant passes to Johnson, and that one drops.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Here's Harden on the wing, defended by West. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Johnson. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. That one goes in.
Yeah, and you know, Johnson gets it done anywhere on the floor, Kevin, as a scorer. But he's especially potent from the mid-range area.
Now, here is Harden, and James throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Outside Bryant. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Feeds it to Davis. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Paul's checked in for the West. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Pass to Kobe. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Chalk up two there.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Hey, I talked to the Lakers head coach. He said efficiency is a buzzword around the league, and that's Kawhi Leonard. He doesn't turn it over, doesn't take bad shots. He can give you 30 and never force a thing. Kevin, that doesn't sound like an easy assignment.
Thank you, David. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Both free throws good from James. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson for three. He can't get that one to fall. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Leonard against Johnson. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Paul. Jerry West making his last shot. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Johnson against Paul. He kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Davis. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Left side West. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Paul. And it's Paul with the ball for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. And the three off target. Pass to Johnson. O'Neal inside. Working on James. And the shot goes down. O'Neal's got 6.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
James, the pass to Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he makes the first.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor comes in for Bryant. And it's Scott in for West. Then for the West All-Stars, Jokic has checked in for Anthony Davis. Tatum comes in for James. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Paul. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
To the inside, O'Neal. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Leonard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Scott against Booker. The drive by Scott. Banked in off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Booker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Leonard. Hits the jump hook.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Scott against Booker. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kicks it to Baylor. Here's Worthy. Great D that time from Leonard. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They trail by 6. Hooker the pass to Westbrook. 15 seconds left in the first. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now the pass to Baylor. Misses the 3. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Lakers lead by 6. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Now Westbrook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Worthy out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Scott. Then it's Goodrich. And it's Baylor in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Outside Worthy. Back to Goodrich. Outside Scott. The feed to Baylor. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Baylor's got his first points in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Westbrook, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Here's Goodrich. The 10-footer off the left rim and out. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. 4-point game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. He lobs it up and finished off by Worthy.
Worthy getting these kinds of looks is a thing of beauty. As soon as he shoots it from here, you assume it's going in.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Tatum on the wing. Worthy defending. Here's Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Lakers leading by 6. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
Yeah, an explosive athlete, the precursor to the high flyers, prone to the spectacular. Baylor with the strong move.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
For 3, Westbrook sinks the triple. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Simmons against Bryant. Pass to West. Bryant looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Gasol. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A midseason tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment. Good report. Thank you so much. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's West. James Harden picking up that last basket. West kicks to Kobe. There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. Simmons with the defensive effort. Out to the right wing. Here's Paul. That misses off the backboard. Lakers leading by 3. It's stolen by Davis. Jumps up and finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now here's Kobe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Here's Gasol. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 5 assists in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Knocked away. Here's West. The rejection by Paul.
CP3 using every inch of that smallish frame to get a hand on it and send the shot back. How about that? The little fella showing us he can block shots, too.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Find the lane. One shot.
Gasol, no good on the free throw.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
Now here's Johnson. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here is Harden. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from Magic Johnson in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Doncic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the center position. Step back and squared up. Harden's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the West All-Stars. O'Neal dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. Good. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Here's James. 8 points for him. Leonard the pass to Harden. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 5. Johnson dishes to West. Bucket is good. West has got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's LeBron. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Kobe passes to O'Neal. Over Davis. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Again, Los Angeles.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And it's Bryant at the elbow. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
Leonard with no one around. No good on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Harden outside. Inside. Over West. Harden's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Leonard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kobe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Leonard against Johnson. The kick out to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson, the pass to O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Los Angeles with some changes. James Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor comes in for Bryant. And it's Goodrich in for West. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Jokic has checked in for Davis. Sabonis comes in for LeBron. Tatum, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Devin Booker in for James Harden. Lakers leading by 8. Passes it to Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the West.
Boy, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Booker outside to end the run from beyond the arc and then some.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Baylor. Sabonis against Worthy. Pass to Goodrich. To the paint, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Count that bucket. O'Neal's got 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Paul passes to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Elgin Baylor with the rebound. Lakers leading by 10. Johnson, a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And stolen by Goodrich. Down low, here's O'Neal. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like, guys, he cannot miss. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
At the elbow, Jokic. Dishes it to Booker. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely, Greg. I mean, of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
And the Lakers making a change here. Booker left side. And it's blocked.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this court. Man.
Here's Worthy. Got it. Good job in the low post. Worthy's got his second bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 18. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here is Los Angeles now. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Baylor is out there with Chamberlain. And there's Byron Scott, and it's Mikan in at the center, locking down the middle. Clock is at 3. Wilkes, the pass to Chamberlain. Over Booker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And Los Angeles with some changes. Bryant comes in for Baylor, and West subs in for Scott. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They trail by 18. Simmons looking it over. His first shot coming late, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Simmons. Jokic has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the West All-Stars. West passes to Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bryant is the total platinum level package. A lethal shooter, an exceptional defender, a flat-out assassin on offense, and most importantly, this guy's a leader too.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for the Lakers. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Jokic. LeBron comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Leonard, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And it's James Harden in for Booker. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes both free throws. Harden with it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And a wide open look for James. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. It's Bryant, high post. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and they're moving it up. Here's Harden. Basket good.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Now here's West. Kobe draws the double. Wilkes, the pass to Mikan. And the pass to Wilkes. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
And Wilkes, one of the more versatile players. I mean, does everything well on offense and is a pretty impressive defender, too.
No good on the free throw.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Simmons. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Here's Harden. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 8 points for James Harden.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Kobe against Davis. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Lakers lead by 14. And so here are the West All-Stars. Harden outside. The tray. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lakers leading by 11. West outside. Kobe, the pass to Mikan. Here's Wilkes. He's covered by Westbrook. Out to West. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Lakers. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shaq.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Loads it up for Davis. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's West. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Yeah, and you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Now here's Harden. There's the three. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And Kobe throws it down hard.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Davis finds Harden. Outside Westbrook. Back to Harden. And it's Davis at the elbow. Pass to Leonard. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now here's Johnson. West outside. A floater. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 15.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. They're down by 15. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Los Angeles with some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Gasol. Worthy comes in for Kobe. And it's Scott in for West. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Sabonis comes in for LeBron. And Doncic is subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Leonard. Over Worthy. Worthy with the defensive effort. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. The shot's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now here's Westbrook. And Doncic. Here we go. That one falls.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. And here is Scott. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.